In other words, what is supposedly found is an invention whose inventor is unaware of his act of invention, who considers it as something that exists independently of him. The invention then becomes the basis of his worldview and actions, meaning invention can be considered to have its own differentiation, individuality, sovereignty, independence, and other qualities, or an invention cannot be considered to have any of these qualities either because it's directly and unconditionally dependent upon its inventor, upon its creator and developer in one way or another. And that means from the developer inventor who invents comes the inventions, sovereignty, differentiation, difference, authenticity, character, virtue, value, application, honesty, whatever you want to call it. But then again, reality, happiness, truth, belief are all in either ways subjective creations of the human mind, or they just exist independently, individually, and absolutely sovereignly of the human mind, of the living organisms that we are, and also of our knowledge, intellect, actions, ambitions, successes, reality, truthfulness, happiness, wisdom, liberty, liberalism, feminism, justice, equality exist into reality because of their own independence, differentiation. At least obviously education and politics is going to say that, but that is not really the case. The human mind has always had to struggle with meaning, sense, worth, significance, and conformity, and that's why it creates something or another at every moment. That's why it invented certain things at every step of the way for feeling valuable, meaningful, significant, worthy throughout the history of his existence. And that is the mind alongside the human beings. And that's why we have created all of these ideas, concepts, ideologies that became radical, viral later on, and became widely popular. And now they are being used as political ideologies and political social philosophies that we just have to abide by because those are the rules now, and that is liberalism, equality, justice, liberty, independence, happiness. But these are all subjective creations of the human mind. These are all ideas and ideologies that are dependent upon the human mind's greatness, brilliance, genius, prowess, from where or from which it comes and evolves, without which it does not even exist in reality, and that is liberty, freedom, independence, happiness, equality, justice, and so on and so forth. All these qualities and ideologies exist into reality, and even with their independence, sovereignty, individuality, because of the human mind's greatness that does not even consider its own inventions as new, radical, sovereign inventions at all, because the inventor always thinks that his work has no value, that it's not an invention at all, it's just another regular thing. But then again, when it dies, it becomes an invention that